Cotton and Cloud, Constructive Knitting.
Hello, this is Kyoko from Cotton and Cloud. In this episode, it's all about fair owl knitting using two hands, continental and English methods of knitting together. The episode 6 is actually divided into 3 separate video tutorials, and this one is fair owl knitting on the knit row and also introducing a new color. For the actual knitting techniques, please refer to episodes 4 and 5 or any other video tutorials that you can find on YouTube. Okay, so on this row, I will knit 3 stitches in red, the main color in continental method, and 3 stitches in blue using English method. Because the second color hasn't been knitted before, I need to introduce it on this row. To introduce a new color, I always join 1 stitch before. In this case, on the 3rd stitch of the main color. Here I'm ready to work on the 3rd stitch, and I'm going to introduce a new color, which is in blue. To do this, place the free end of yarn in front of the current working yarn and wrap around it. Then knit 1 stitch. Here you can see that this new yarn, which is in blue, is joined but still able to move freely. Okay, so now I'm going to hold the new yarn on my right hand and going to work the next 3 stitches in blue. Then, using the continental method, work the next 3 stitches in red. Then blue using the English method. The most important aspect of fair owl knitting is to keep the tension even throughout the fabric. So the floating strand that is at the back of the work should be left loose so as to take the stretching nature of the knitted fabric into account, but not too loose that it sags. Another important point about fair owl knitting is that 2 colors are always passed untwisted, basically which means one color always stays on top of the other. And this, I think, is the whole magic of fair owl knitting, because even when you use 2 colors, the patterns are complicated. Should heaven forbid that you need to unravel, when you do so, you can do it without tangling it. Okay, so here are the quick summary of episode 6.1. And this is the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching and happy knitting!